You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester LTIDtv on YouTube and your favourite podcasts.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here. Now be sure to watch Chris and Leicester LTIDtv by subscribing on YouTube and following them on social media for all the latest Leicester City news and information. Come on you foxes!
Right, Chris.
All right, how are we doing? It's the big one. It's the one you've been waiting for. Maybe. It's Brad versus Craig. It is the race, and it's Leicester LTIDtv, and this is where you can find, watch, and listen to us.
Watch us on YouTube. Listen on your favourite podcast platform. Or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and join in now.
Yes, good evening, everybody. Welcome along, fellow Fox fans. It is the big one. Oh, how excited are you? Yeah, calm down a little bit. Don't get too excited because this could all go extremely wrong. It is pilot number 2. And you may have been watching Hamilton versus Verstappen. You may have even watched Fury versus Wilder. Well, let me tell you, this is not the Rumble in the Jungle. No, this is the pillar fight on the
Let's get ready to rumble!
Indeed, we did one of these before. You may have noticed it as you were scrolling through YouTube when Dan, the Burnley fan, took on the Quizmaster. Do you remember the Quizmaster? Here he is. How could you forget him? I mean, with that body, you wouldn't want to forget him, would you? Well, you might do, I don't know. But that was pilot number 1. Having watched it, Brad, in a fit of valor, in a fit of bravery, in a fit of stupidity, I don't know, decided to lay down a challenge to the Quizmaster and see if he could take him on. And this is it. Welcome to the race. Gentlemen, how are we feeling?
I'm good. I'm good, thanks. How you doing, Brad?
I'm feeling slightly more confident than I was beforehand. I might get more than 1 point tonight, I'm hoping. But either way, as long as I do better than North Macedonia, I'll be all right.
Nobody could do better than North Macedonia. It is the highlight of your life. You should know that.
It is.
Welcome along. For those of you that, and I'm sure there might be one person somewhere out there in deepest, darkest Africa that watched the pilot. It's pretty much based on a certain TV program. I know looking at those two, you might think it's pointless, and as I often do, but it isn't that. It's the other one on the other side. They'll get a chance to have a start with a Joker question, and they can get onto the board with 1 or 2 points, depending how difficult they want to go or how brave they are, in fact. We then get into the normal multi-choice questions. It's the first 1 to 10. They'll be given the question with the multiple choice and, of course, with 1 answer. Up until they get to 7 points, they can pick a second Joker if they want to and try and catch up or go further ahead. But once they get past question number 7, if they've not used it, they've lost it. They don't get another chance at the Joker. And that basically is the rules. Gentlemen, are you ready to play?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah, let's go for it.
And that was said totally with absolutely no conviction whatsoever. Let's get ready.
I think he's just playing it cool, isn't he? I mean, that's Brad anyway, but he's just going for the understated, the silent assassin approach.
If you check under his armpits, there's big wet patches, I bet you.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
For you, Brad, for you, the race is on. I hope that was water you were both drinking, gentlemen. Here we go. Brad, as the challenger, we're going to give you the toss to get us going. Virtual coin toss I've got here. And would you like heads or tails?
I would like to go for tails.
Let's see. It's heads. So it goes over to Craig. Craig gets the choice to go first or second, Craig.
I'm going to let the challenger go first.
Right. That means I just have to drag you over there. There we go. You look so much nicer on that side, like Anton Deck.
Indeed.
Apparently. JJ, good evening. How are you? Welcome along. If you're in the comments, please play along. The guys can't see the comments. I can, but I won't be really sort of reading them out because we will be concentrating on the quiz. Right, so Brad is going to be going first. Craig is going second. And I'll be somewhere piggy in the middle. So, Brad, starting off with your Joker, sir. Would you like to go to start with 2 points or would you like to start with 1 point?
We'll see if we can just get the basics right and just get a point on the board. I'll go for 1, mate.
You go for 1 point. Okay.
Yeah.
And would you like A or B?
A, please.
A. Okay. So the 1 point is guessing the player's age. Leicester player. And you've gone for A, which was, you may remember, Joey Goodjohnson, who scored that amazing, scored that amazing goal from the halfway line when Beckham was still a twinkle in his dad's eye. He played for Leicester from 2004 to 2006. He's still in the game. He's a manager now, but how old is he? And you're allowed 5 either way.
I would say, considering how it wasn't that long ago he was playing in terms of his career, I'm going to say 42.
You go for 42. Well done. He's 41.
Well done, Brad. Well done.
You are up and running, Brad. That was damn impressive.
Yes, I win.
Hang on. Donald Trump's on the phone. Hang on. What? Stop it now. I can't. Sorry, mate. No. He just started. Bye. Donald, stop ringing me at work. There we go. They're that Donald Duck or Donald Trump. It's hard to tell the difference. Craig. Now then, we've got David S. Hello. JJ went 39. Craig, are you going to go for one and play it safe like Brad, or are you going to be the ultimate quiz master that we know you are?
Oh,
And-
you know how much I pander to that kind of peer pressure.
Indeed.
Not at all. I'm going to go for one.
You're going to go for one. Oh, so you get the guy that Brad didn't pick. And this means, of course, by the way, that when you come to your joker in the main part, you both got to go for the 2 points.
Yeah.
So, Les Ferdinand, or Sir Les Ferdinand, MPE. He played for Leicester at the end of his career, it has to be said, but still a Leicester legend. 2003 to 2004, he played for us. And I should point out, by the way, guys, when you come to guessing the appearances, it's different players.
Yeah.
So Les Ferdinand.
2003, 2004, you say?
2003 to 2004, he played for us. So he probably overlapped with Mr. Goodjohnson. But how old is he? I think he's now at QPR as director of football.
Ooh, that is a tricky one.
I'm going to time you out in a minute.
I'm going to go for 51.
Ooh.
I've taken a guess as well, just while you were studying, because that was a good one. But go on, Chris. Sorry.
TM, good evening. How are you? She's coming to support you guys. Craig, you said 51.
I did.
54. Well done, sir.
Oh, dear.
Well done.
What did you go for, Brad?
I changed it from 53 to 49, so I would have probably just scraped in with a point myself there, mate. So well done. I didn't think he was in his 50s when I first wrote it down, but there we go.
I'm impressed with both of you. I obviously, as Craig would say, made that much too easy. Because it's the joke, of course, we didn't give you a timeout on that. Right, so we are into the main game. You are both on the board. How exciting is this?
Nervy excitement, Chris, this is.
Yeah.
And obviously,
it's the pillar case fight of the internet. We've got to get a bit of excitement.
Exactly, and I'm sure everybody's playing along as well, because they can all play along with this one and put their own guesses through.
They can indeed. And I say, if you want to play along in the comments, just remember the guys can't see it, and when they're not on screen, I can still see them, so I can sort of keep an eye on the fact that they're not cheating. Not, of course, that either of them would. They're not like that at all. Right, we're going to go. And we're going to start with question number 1. We may get 10 seconds at the end of the question. Elizabeth I turned down the crown of which of these countries? Elizabeth I, that was the first Elizabeth, because we've got the second one now, turned down the crown of which of these countries? A, Netherlands, B, Portugal, C, Sweden. You
That's
have
all
both
drawn, I know, but
again, can I just say, you see who's made an effort here. You've both gone for A. This could be the quickest game on record here, because you are both correct.
Well, there you go.
I paid attention in at least one lesson then.
Yeah, this is getting boring. We've not started. Right, okay. So, question number 2. Which mathematical term comes from the Latin word for broken? Oh, I didn't play me answer, did I? Here we go.
A.
Yeah, I've paid them enough out the budget. I've got to use them. You know. Well, I asked you to, and you refused to model for me, so I had to go and spend the budget, guys. I'm sorry.
You've already got enough incriminating photos of me, Chris.
That's why you get us on the show.
That was the Christmas party money I spent on them, by the way. So, what mathematical term comes from the Latin word for broken? What mathematical term comes from the Latin word for broken? Is it A, division, B, fraction, or C, subtraction? I just say, are you two in the same room at all?
No, I just use the logic of the word fraction being abbreviated to fracture.
Yeah,
that was my logic for my answer B. That's why I went for it.
You are both
B.
I would have loved to have seen Craig doing that.
Would you really?
No.
I don't think anyone would.
No. So at this early stage, I might have too many questions, but it is 3 points each. Right. Here we go then. Let's hope we get a difference of opinion on this one. In 2013, not that long ago, the 2013 America's Cup took place off the coast of which Californian city? The 2013 America's Cup took place off the coast of which Californian city? A, San Diego, B, Santa Monica, C, San Francisco. We have a difference of opinion at last.
Well, we do.
Bradley has got. Brad has gone for Santa Monica. San Diego is what Craig's gone for. And the answer is
C.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. We both go different, mate, and this is what happened. I didn't even register, see. I kind of tried to remember from golf games I played, and the first two rang a bell, and I just thought, which one do I go for? And it turns out neither of them were right.
No.
Basically, you were wrong, Brad. Just accept it, you know. Can I just say, I didn't put that in order so that I could use all three models because they are on appearance money, and I've got to kind of keep it equal. Just got a few comments. Let's have a look. We won't go through any answers, but just see. Ankit, good evening, Almighty Blues channel. He wants to take part. You are challenging Craig, are you? TM, you're a Spurs fan. What would you expect? You know, can I just say, TM, actually, all joking aside about Spurs, I think you've got it spot on. I think Conte will do really, really well for you.
I agree.
And we're going to say hello. Words and pictures. He's enjoying this show, West Ham fan. Well, if you think you're good enough, West Ham fan, words and pictures, come on and challenge Craig. It's all a bit of fun. You could have a next. What are you doing for the next 20 weeks? Doug, good evening. How are you, sir? He's waving hello. Are you going to come on and challenge Craig at some point? And David, hope the winner gets a nice prize. Yeah, it's in the post. Yeah, it's that post, and I'm not Amazon. I don't deliver the next day. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's go back and go to question number 4. This is a good one. This is you'll get this one, guys.
It's always good. It's always good when you start laughing at the question, Chris.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
I can just say I do have complete and utter sympathy for Bradley Walsh now. I just don't know how he keeps his straight face as long as he does. Anyway, question number 4. During the digestion process, I love Craig's face. He hardly moves, but his eyes speak volumes. And that's what I was laughing at, because I could see that face coming. So during the digestion process, the stomach turns food into a semi-fluid mixture called what? Sorry, let me just take a minute. It's not helping. You're laughing, Craig. It's not helping. During the digestion process, I can hardly see what I'm reading. I'm crying there. During the digestion process, the stomach turns food into a semi-fluid mixture called what? A, chyme, CHYME. B, spume, SPUME. I'm really relieved about this third one. C, broom, BROME. A, chyme, B, spume, C, broom. I'm not sure what you've gone for there.
Right,
yeah. I thought you'd gone for V. I'm going to go, hang on. What's V? Brad has gone for C, broom. Craig has gone for B, spume. I think this is the first question, to be honestly, where we can actually use this.
Viewers, apologize. I'm continue.
That doesn't help me trying to stop laughing at all. But guys, you went different, and you know what the answer's going to be?
A.
I changed my mind at the last second.
I did the same, mate. I was like, no, that's it. The countdown got to me. Chris has broke me with a clock. I changed. Oh well.
No pun intended. But I should have stuck with my gut instinct.
Oh. For those of you that were wondering what the prize was, of course, I don't know if anybody watched, because we have been trailing this on the old internet a little bit leading up to this show. And I was using, anybody watch Squid Games, I was using some of their sort of ideas, and the loser does get shot. There's no pressure, guys. And it's still 3-3. Okay. Question number 5. What does the word Olympus refer to in the title of the film Olympus Has Fallen? What does the word Olympus refer to in the title of the film Olympus Has Fallen?
You just can't get the hosts these days, can you?
No, you can't.
Three options.
We need options,
mate.
Glad you're awake. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I was just put that
I tell you what, Craig, I nearly just put a letter down in the hopes that he'd say that was correct.
Exactly.
Well, after your last 2 attempts, guys, you might as well have done that. The reason is, I've got to be honest with you, the reason is I love this film and I know the answer. So I was just going ahead. So you want options, do you? That easy?
You know, it's not for us, but for the viewers. They want to play along.
Okay, I apologise. So
Definitely didn't spend all the budget on a host.
No, I come very cheap. In fact, I pay the channel to come on. What does, can you imagine if you'd actually both put a letter down then, just done for it and got it right? What does the word Olympus refer to in the title of the film Olympus Has Fallen? A, the White House, B, Fort Knox, C, the Pentagon.
Yeah, as soon as I saw Craig's answer, I know I got it wrong.
Well, you never know.
A.
I knew it's code, and then he said Pentagon. It just threw me off, and I thought, oh, maybe it was a trick one. Well done, Craig, because I should have been writing that down as well, and I threw myself off.
You know,
Craig
to be honest, Brad,
into the
I'm quite
lead.
pleased you didn't.
Yeah, I know. I wonder why, mate.
He edges into the lead. TM is still saying she's rubbish. Almighty Blue said he's terrible as well. West Ham fan, were loser gets shot, Squid Game. It is. And Doug said that was very gutting. And the West Ham guy loves the Ghanaian guy laughing. We'd have to try and get him on as host. He might do a better job than me. Let's be honest with you. He couldn't do worse. Right. Question number 6, and it's getting exciting now because we've actually got a race on. No matter how hard I try, I never get it right, do I? No matter how hard I try is the opening line of what Cher song? No matter how hard I try is the opening line of what Cher song? Is it A, and I'll read them to you this time, A, Believe, B, If I Could Turn Back Time, and you're all singing it in your heads now, aren't you? C, Just Like Jesse James. A, Believe, B, If I Could Turn Back Time, C, Just Like Jesse James. And we have a difference of opinion again. Brad has gone for Just Like Jesse James, and Craig has gone for Believe. And can I just say that this is one that the Chaser got wrong on the show. So
Wow.
It is a difficult one. And the answer is
A.
Well done, Craig.
The only song I knew, and I didn't go for it. Why? Why? I should know that.
Well, you either say you know them or you don't. It's one of those. And this is Leicester Till I Die TV, and it is the Chiefs. Right, so the current scores are Brad, you've got 3, Craig, you've got 5. And remember, once you get to 7, after that, once I've started to read question number 7, you cannot play your jokers, which are 2-point ones that you've got left.
Wait, do you mean when you get the points to 7 or question number 7?
Points to 7.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So the next question. Firefox is an alternative name for what animal? And you were all wishing it was going to be about the internet then, didn't you? Firefox is an alternative name for which animal?
He did it again.
I mean,
I've got an itchy trigger finger. That's what it is. Firefox is an alternative name for what animal? A, flying squirrel, B, red panda, C, bush baby. A, flying squirrel, B, red panda, C, bush baby.
Oop.
So we have a difference of opinion again. Brad has gone for the bush baby. Craig has gone for the flying squirrel.
I changed that.
B.
You knew it. You knew it, didn't you?
But again, don't be hard on yourselves, because Anne Hegarty got that wrong on the chase as well. So have I got enough questions now? Let me just have a look. Here we go. Here we go. You all started off so well.
I know.
Story of your lives, isn't it? Right.
Pretty much, mate.
Okay. The Speaker, and let me get ready not to press the button too early this time. The Speaker of the House of Commons is selected by whom? The Speaker of the House of Commons is selected by whom? A, the Queen, B, the Prime Minister, C, MPs. And Brad has gone for the Prime Minister. Craig has gone for MPs. Wouldn't you just know it if it was the Queen?
C.
Can't stand politics. I'm actually happy to get that wrong. I'm actually don't mind getting that wrong. That's why I hate politics.
Brad 3, Craig 6.
Can I call in my joker?
You want to call in your joker? Well, that gives
I
me
might as well.
the
He's
opportunity
getting too far away from me as it is.
This is the opportunity to press another button. I caught Craig out of it, I think. There.
I can sit back. I can sit back and relax. And
you can for this one. The pressure is all on Brad. If you get this right, you'll come within 1 point of Craig, Brad. So
no choice.
You can go for A or B.
B.
B. Okay. So these are the 2 point ones because you picked the 1 points before. Jordan Stewart played for Leicester City between 1999 and 2005. How many appearances did he make for Leicester City? And you are allowed 10 either side for this one, but it is worth 2 points. Jordan Stewart played for Leicester City from 1999 to 2006. Sorry, 2005. It's correct. 1999, 2005. And remember that these are based on Wikipedia, so I'm going off those for my answers. So, 99 to 05. Jordan Stewart. How many appearances, Brad?
I remember Jordan Stewart. I don't remember seeing a lot of him in his earlier days. I really probably remember.
He was one of our own, wasn't he? Wasn't he one of our own?
I'm not sure. I know he played for Watford when he was young. He might come from there. I'm not too sure.
I think that was post us, I think.
Oh. See, I don't actually think it's as high as people might think because I don't remember him getting too many appearances in his early days. I'm going to say 167.
I don't think that's a bad shout, Brad.
Excuse me. It wasn't a bad shout, but it wasn't quite good enough.
Fair enough.
It was 127.
Wow.
Wow, actually, it was even lower than I thought. I was being generous with him.
If I remember, he was injured quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I seem to remember him having a bit of problem with his shoulder. He dislocated it a couple of times, I think. So, but yeah, I think he did go to Watford afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if I could give you a point, Brad, because it wasn't a bad stab in the dark, I could, but I'm a bit of a bastard, so I'm not going to.
So, Chris, do I have to play mine before I get to 7, or can I play it once I've got 7 and that's the last chance?
Once you've got 7, that's your last chance.
Right, so I don't need to play it now. I can have another question.
Right,
okay.
He's confident he's going to get it right.
Played it, mate, and I hope that I could put some pressure on for you to play it, sort of thing.
No, that was a tough one.
But now the idea is obviously that you don't get to sort of 8 or 9 and then you've won it with one guess. Right, bad luck, Brad. Bad luck. That was a decent guess and a decent, any other host might have been kind to you, but like I say, I'm not. So here we go. Back to the main part of the quiz. Right. You weren't so good with Sher, but what are you like with Ottawan? In the Hey, Brad, I can see you on the dance floor to this. In the Ottawan song, DISCO, which of these words is used to describe the girl in the lyrics? In the Ottawan song, DISCO, which of these words is used to describe the girl in the lyrics? A, delicious. B, sensational. Or, C, constipated. You've got... Allow me a laugh at this one. You've got A, delicious, B, sensational, or C, constipated. I can say she is C, constipated. And yes, I do remember the song when it was out. I would so love it to be constipated. I really would. So what have you got? You got one has gone for A, one has gone for B, and the actual answer is
B.
I am having a nightmare after the start.
Yeah. So I just wish I could have said it was constipated. It would give that song. And do you remember it, Craig?
I do. I think the D was delightful, not delicious.
D was delightful. I, irresistible. S, super sexy.
Yeah.
C, constipated.
Crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, S was do you know what the follow up was? No extra points for it. Do you remember the follow up?
Hands up, give me your heart.
Yes, it was. Oh, sir, that should have been your joke.
Is that a bonus 3?
No, that's a taking 3 off for being sad enough to remember it. Brad 3, Craig 7.
Can I play my joker now then, Chris, seeing as I can't play any other time?
You can't. You've got to play it now. So, Brad, you can relax. Another, how many appearances? This one is, and with both of the ages and the players, I've gone for around the same periods to make it fair.
Can I have Jordan Stewart?
I don't know. I'll ring him up and ask him for you. Andy Impey.
Oh, jeez.
Who played for us from 1998. Well, when I say he played for us, he was at the club. That's what we should say. He was at the club from 1998 to 2004. How many appearances? If you get this right, Craig, you can taste the finish line?
Just for a laugh, I have got a guess down myself.
Right. Okay. I'm going to go 142.
142. It's not your night, really, is it, Brad?
No, it's very right.
I would love to say that you've got that spot on when it's not your question, because that would just kill you off, wouldn't it? Really? But guess what? You haven't. So the answer was 178.
Wow.
So you'd have got 168 to 188.
Yeah.
But you went
Never
to
going that high.
142. So yeah, he was with us.
You're playing the same thing. You've got a bit of a lead over me at this moment. I need 2 jokers in a row.
You do. Right.
But can I just keep playing jokers till I caught up?
You haven't got any more questions, mate. Don't confuse me. That's all the questions I had. I can't. We can take a commercial break, but anyway, let's carry on. It's still all to play for. It's only 3-7. So if Craig has a bad run, can I just have an extra question for you here, Brad? No points, but at what point did you think this would be a good idea to challenge Craig to?
Just for the general laugh of things, really. If I got lucky and played with him long enough, it might be a bit better. And it's completely backfired, but I'm still having fun.
That's the main bit. I always say that at the end when they've lost, haven't they? But did you have fun? Right.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Right. We've done the ISC. Oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to pronounce this. A speciality of Normandy cuisine. What French delicacies are andouillettes? That's ANDOULLETTES. There's any French speakers, I may well have obviously pronounced that wrong. I trouble, with foreign words. A speciality of Normandy cuisine. What French delicacies are andouillettes? Is it A, boiled chicken feet? B, fried bull testicles? Well, I'm a celebrity. Or C, pig intestine sausages? So especially those French, I've always wondered about them, No wonder. A speciality of Normandy cuisine. What French delicacies are andouillettes? A, boiled chicken feet. B, fried bull testicles. Or C, pig intestine sausages? Oh, neither of you went for the balls. Okay, so Brad has gone for the feet and Craig's gone for the intestine. Guts intestine, you're sticking with that, aren't you, Craig?
Yeah.
And the answer, believe it or not,
C.
How did you know that, Craig?
The only thing I've got, I remember there was a French dish called cassoulet, I think, which is, I thought had sausages in. So I was going with the olay bit at the end. It was a guess based purely on that.
Purely a guess. Brad,
yeah.
Is this demoralising for you? How is he doing this?
Craig's, centuries older than myself, so he's got a lot more knowledge than I have.
It does help, I must admit, particularly on the songs.
He was one of my disciples, you see, and I taught him all this, and I forgot it in my reincarnation.
Well, I'd so wished it was the fried bull's testicles, but then again, we cannot have everything, can we? Right. Which of these national parks does not have a coastline? Which of these national parks does not have a coastline? A. Exmoor, B. Lake District, C. Yorkshire Dales. A. Exmoor, B. Lake District, C. Yorkshire Dales. Time starts now. Oh, you have both gone for C, which is the Yorkshire Dales. It's not as easy as you think, this one, when you think about national parks just being, inland. A. Exmoor, B. Lake District, C. Yorkshire Dales.
C.
Finally, I'm copying of his own work.
She's on double time, that one.
She is.
It is currently Brad has 4, Craig has 9. It is very close, and the next question could win it. This is Leicester Till I Die TV, and it's the race. Okay, so turns the page over. I've got to go on to the next.
Building tension. He's a professional.
Oh yeah, well, would you expect anything less? If you got the questions right, I wouldn't have had to go on to the next page. Let's be honest.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
But it was nice. It's nice of you to have given us options for the last couple.
Well, I thought so. Well, I think it's been too easy. I was trying to give you a chance here, Brad, and not give Craig the answer, and you didn't take it. Right, here
I
we
still
go.
got one.
I know, that's the problem. Right, let's have a look here. In the novels by Bernard Cornwell, what is Sharp's first name? In the novels by Bernard Cornwell, what is Sharp's first name? A. Raymond, B. Richard, C. Robert. Right, so you've both gone for Richard.
Good old Dick.
Yeah, if you insist. Were you right, though? Well, let's find out straight after this, because this is what is coming up later tonight. Yes, 9 o'clock, the sloppy second show tonight. X on the pitch. Oh, it's a sensible show tonight, the sensible show. X on the pitch with ex-Leicester City player Julian Watts. We're going to be talking managers. We've sat more managers in the first few months of this season, the whole of last season. And we're going to be talking Leicester's defence, yet again, more holes in it than Swiss cheese. And are West Ham the new Leicester? Could they win it this season? So that's coming up at 9 o'clock. But of course, you want to know what the answer to that last question was. Have I kept you waiting long enough, do you think?
Go for it.
B.
It was B, gentlemen, which means 5 points to Brad, 10 points to Craig. Brad?
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
That's harsh.
Harsh but funny, I felt. Craig, you still are the quizmaster extraordinaire.
Cheers, Chris. Thanks, Brad.
Well done, Craig. I'll be honest with you, I let myself down on a few answers. There was that shared question. By the time we got to the end of it, it just went out my head. I'd already written the answer down, and then I was like, what was the quote? Maybe obviously I shouldn't have been so optimistic about Jordan Stewart's appearances for Leicester, but I pulled it back at the end. I got over halfway there. That was the big target, if you want. So I had fun either way.
No, it was. It is tough when there's options, particularly when you don't really know it. You get torn between them, and it's so easy to just plump for the wrong one.
I mean, that Olympus has fallen answer. I was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, it's the White House. It's the White House. I know it's the code name for the White House. And then he said Pentagon, and it was just like my brain went, trick question. Yeah. It's not White House. It's actually going to reflect it. It is what it is. I would have still lost you anyway, but it might have been a bit closer. But I had fun nonetheless.
That was good stuff.
You know what? It is very. I think the fact that you've got that timer on actually makes it. And that was the whole idea. I'm not going to lie. That you got that timer on, because originally I had the timer with no sound on it, and I'm thinking, that was too easy. And that noise, I think, just puts you off a little bit, and you're counting down. And also, like you said, you think you know the answer, and if it was a straight, what's the answer? You'd say it, but then they'd put doubt in your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is quite good. It is a good format. I do like the way that was done. And like I said, I might have to go to the library tomorrow and do some research and come back to series 2.
Well, I know.
2 of the race.
Well, I mean, as I say, it was the pillowcase fight on the internet, but we Deontay and old Tyson took it to 3. So if Craig's got his crown, it's whether he wants to lose that or not. Terry said he's got his question for Julian for tonight. I hope you got 3 options for him, Terry. A, B, and C. LDH saying, welcome along, set. Well done to Craig.
Thank you.
Words and pictures, the West Ham fan. Tune in tonight. We're back at 9 talking West Ham. Are you the new Leicester? Says congrats. Well done, mate. Football United TV. Well, big up, Paul. Good evening, sir. How are you? He likes the background. Yep, I told Brad never to light his farts, and that's what happens. But there we go. TM, winner again. Well done to you, Craig.
Cheers.
Words and pictures, bit of a worth the consolation. Well done, Brad.
Cheers, mate. That's right.
The real winners of the audience. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, guess what? As they used to say in a certain TV show in the 70s, do you want to see what you could have won? No.
Have you got a speedboat there, Chris?
Yeah, just a little dinky one.
Yeah.
A
Guys.
picture one.
What, sorry?
A picture of one. That's what you've got.
Exactly. That always used to make me laugh. 2 guys from Birmingham and they win a speedboat. But hey, guys, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, good fun. Cheers, mate.
And I know it's not totally football based, but it is a bit of a laugh. And if you do want to challenge Craig, and we don't know, Brad may come back if he's a sucker for punishment.
Yes, I am.
I don't want to say anything. How did you do with the debates as well, Brad?
Look, shut up, yeah. I let him have one.
God loves a trier.
In this case.
No, it was a good laugh. You did well. Like I say, it's very easy to be put off when you've got a choice. But if you do fancy challenging Craig to this game, all you got to do is message us on Twitter at LTID, and I'm sure Craig will take up the challenge.
Of course.
What's it like being on the other end, Craig? Because, of course, you were the quiz master in the football quiz that we did. which is still ongoing. Again, if anybody's from a team that we've not done already, by all means, please, again, at LTID or message us on Facebook or go onto the website, lcfc.com, and there's an email link on there, and say which quiz you'd like to join us on. Is it different being on the other end?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, you've got all the power asking the questions, and then when you're being asked them, it's a little bit more pressure on you.
Yes.
But I mean,
and of course, you were much better at the questions than I am.
Well, I did give the option. Well, no, I didn't have to give options, did I? So maybe I wouldn't know, mate. I wouldn't know. What I was thinking
I managed to make a mess of it, even when it was like the ask the host.
If I can pull together 10 questions on North Macedonia, Brad could come on and do that one.
There's a thought. Brad, that is going to be with you for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, it's going to, you know what, when the time comes when I'm an old man and I finally pass away, that's going on my gravestone. Here lies Brad, number one fan of North Macedonia.
Words and pictures, thank you so much for that, sir. That means a lot. Thank you for the donation. It is really, really much appreciated. Thank you so much. I'm just going to type a few on YouTube. There you go. That's the at LTID is a Twitter account, or Brad as well. If you want to message Brad and say you want to come on and give Craig a run for his money, he's undefeated in 2. Guys, thanks very much. Bad luck, Brad. Well done, Craig. Somebody's got to beat Craig. Listen, they certainly do. Cheers, guys. Speak to you soon.
Cheers. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Thanks to Brad and to Craig. I would never do that. So big up to them. Total respect to them. Jess says the best man won. David says, nicely done, Chris, Brad, and winner Craig. We bow to your excellent. We are mere mortals compared to the Quizmaster. You know, talking of Olympus earlier, he should be on Mount Olympus. Terry says, well done, all very entertaining. Thank you, Terry. And Andrew says, age always comes through in the end. I wasn't going to say, I never said that, Craig. I never said that. But Jess, I say at LTID, give us a follow. I'll follow you back, and then we can give the details, and we'll get this up and sorted for you and get a date when you are both free. I'll also need to know which football club you support. So, of course, the Joker questions we can ask you correct. I'm going to be back at 9 o'clock with the Sensible Show. Not of course, that wasn't sensible. Yeah, it wasn't really, was it? We're going to be back at 9 o'clock where we're talking to Julian. Like I say, managers, Leicester's defence and West Ham. Are they all that? We'll see you at 9. Thanks very much for popping on and watching, and to everybody that took part. And I say mainly thanks, of course, to Brad and Craig. Goodbye now.
That's all, folks.
Hello, Matt Elliott here. Be sure to watch Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and follow all them social media platforms for the latest.
That's all, folks.
Hello, Matt Elliott here. Be sure to watch Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and follow all them social media platforms for the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Watch us on YouTube. Listen on your favourite podcast platform or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and join in now.